Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Gizmo Guru. Today, we'll be doing kind of a different review. This will be our very first kind of health and wellness category item that we've ever reviewed on the channel. So, a little bit different. Now, the reason I decided to do this review is because I really wanted a diffuser, and I love what they do, how they moisturize the air. So I decided to buy one of these. So this will be kind of a tutorial on how to use it, what it does, and all of that. And also, please remember, if you like my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep bringing you amazing content like this. All right, let's get into it. So here is our diffuser, as you can see. Now, I'll show you this right here. So I do have it plugged into a little USB power bank because I didn't want to run it to a wall, too complicated, that kind of thing. But so this is very low voltage. The other reason I bought this was because I also wanted something that could potentially run off of a laptop, not be tied to the wall, kind of take anywhere kind of deal. So that's why I did that. We also have our water, so I can show myself putting the water in it. So we'll open this up, and then we'll keep an eye on our water max mark. So we'll go ahead and fill this guy up. Okay, our water is maxed out. And then for flavoring, we'll put a little bit of this Japanese cherry blossom stuff in here. Give a couple sprays. All right. There we go. All right, so turn that guy on. So this thing starts working pretty immediately. I mean, it turned on, boom, instantly. So a few other things too. Price point. That was one of the biggest reasons why I bought this guy. I wanted something that was not going to be too expensive, but I also wanted to get a good one. So this is actually made by a company called Sulking. And I will leave the link down below in the description so you can get your very own one. But right now on Amazon, this is right around like 12 bucks. So very good for the price. And has pretty good reviews too, about 4.2 out of like 3,000. So that in my book is a winner, especially for the price. So that also makes it a winner. But yeah, I wanted this because I wanted something that in the winter with the dry air and everything, I could just turn on when I slept, or even when I'm working during the day, and get a nice, aroma of whatever I put in here, and get some nice moist air, which is great. But it does change colors as well. So it looks like on this guy, there's like 7 different colors, and they just kind of rotate throughout. Like that. So it'll keep changing colors and that. But this thing works very quick. I mean, I think this is a great value for, being under 20 bucks, which I think is pretty nice. And very simple too, just pull that top and then you can see where the water is starting to shoot out there. So very good for the price. And I highly recommend getting one of these diffusers, especially if you have if you're sick, or if you just are really susceptible to the air being dry. If you live in a dry area like I do, you definitely want one of these guys. I'm a huge proponent of these diffusers, and they just kind of make you feel good. So if you are looking for a diffuser and you want something that's a good price and just works, I can guarantee you this guy is awesome. So I hope that helps, and